Hi. So for the elementary Sunday school this week, which is at 10 o'clock in the temporary building, just bring the kids in when they're all gathered there. Um, it's a fun one. Moses and the burning bush, Exodus chapter 2, verse 23 through chapter 3, verse 22. That's the picture in the Bible. In the Shine Bible, it's on page 42. Um, so this will just be the elementary class. The youth are going to join us through the walkthrough. But I imagine there will be a few kids here because a lot of the folks want to do the walkthrough of the new building, understandably. Um, but this is an exciting story because it's one of those that kids are like, "What do you mean he talked to a bush that was on fire?" So anything that's like that is always fascinating, I think, for the kids. Have them or you read the story, whatever they're kind of in the mood for. Sharing that responsibility is sometimes a good thing. Um, there's another Bible that I keep in here, and I'll have it up there. It's called the Family Bible, and I've opened it up to that same story. And it has a couple of things. It has an actual picture of the Sinai Desert to give. I like when kids can have like a real image of the place that this story happens. They talk about the Hebrew word Yahweh for God, and they show what that looks like because that's something they talk about in the story. Um, and then one of the questions they ask, it says, "I wonder why God spoke to Moses from a burning bush." And I think it'd be interesting to have the kids just give their own ideas and thoughts on that, because I still don't know. But in this Bible, it has a section down here that says understanding the story, and it says, though Moses lives the life of Egyptian royalty, he never forgets his own people, demonstrated by him killing the Egyptian slave driver for mistreating the Israelites. God's presence is sometimes symbolized by fire to show his power, and here he appears to Moses inside a burning bush. And by telling Moses to lead the Israelites to the promised land, God shows that he's not forgotten his chosen people either. So, I think it'd be interesting to talk to the kids about what fire symbolizes, what about it might be appropriate to symbolize a god. And, if they have experience with, not hopefully a traumatic fire, but like a fireplace, a campfire, something like that. Fire can be a very like mesmerizing thing to look at, and so those are symbolic things I think would be neat for the kids to explore in this story. Then there's a couple of activities for them to do. I will have some paper, construction paper, and paper bags, like lunch bags, because we're going to make burning bush luminaries. And I think I have enough of the little candles, like not real candles, but they're just switch on candles that we can put inside their bags to make it look like it's actually burning. But they'll have the paper bag. We'll have them cut flame patterns. And I think I have a picture. It doesn't really have a good picture on the lesson that I'll send you here. But they take the red, orange, yellow construction paper, and I'll see if I have tissue paper too, because that might actually work better. And just in their own, kind of like a leaf shape almost, because when you put it together, it will look like fire. And glue that on the side of the paper bag that they can then put their candle in and make it look like a luminari, which is a beautiful type of thing anyway. I also have, for those kids who either finish early or want to do something off by the side, because there's always one or two of them, a kind of a match the number to the letter up here and solve for the phrase, and it's basically from the from the scripture, right? So that might be something fun for them to do. I have enough copies, I think, for everyone. If you need more, the copier will be in here. So between the story, discussing the symbolism of the burning bush, and the luminaries, and the activity sheet, I think you'll have enough for the kiddos to do. If they finish a little early, you can just take them back to the child care room. And so even kiddos who are like 10, who normally aren't in the child care room, I would say keep them in there until we've come back from the building. I'm also concerned because it's going to be rainy this weekend, and so it's already going to be hard enough with adults tromping through the new building in, muddy shoes. I think I want to keep the kids out for a little while. Okay, thank you.